G'day guys, and welcome back once again to Perth West Oz RC. Today we have a review of a brand new release quad to the market. This is the TY-16 Phantasm quadcopter, guys. Now it looks to me that this company TYH are going for a DJi design style toy quadcopter, because this looks remarkably similar to a hybrid between the DJi Spark and also the latest Mavic Air, because it's a bit of a rounder shape on the front. The landing legs are similar to the Mavic Air, and even the camera design is pretty similar as well. So this one has a 720p HD wide angle camera on board. It also has altitude hold, so it's got one key takeoff and landing, headless mode, and altitude hold mode. On the side of the box here, you got the QR codes for the app, and as you can see, what I just said, it's got all them functions. And also, the really impressive statement about this quad online in the specs is that it's supposed to have an 18-minute flight time, guys, out of a one cell 1200 milliamp hour LiPo. So if that's an accurate statement, and it is true, that's quite unbelievable. I haven't seen a toy quadcopter, brushed motor quadcopter fly for the claimed amount that they're claiming of 18 minutes. Even if it gets a bit lower than that, that's still quite good. So I'll definitely test that out in the flight test. So anyway, guys, let's open this up and see what's in the box. Okay, I've opened the box, so this is what we get. First off, I'll just go through the goodie bag here. See what we have here. We have 3 different leaflets. One of them here is for the Wi-Fi app. Operating instructions, showing you how to clip it on the phone holder, and it looks like it just uses Wi-Fi UFO app. Yes, it does. It says so here. I just noticed a very familiar screenshot there. So this one's a Chinese manual, so I won't be needing that, and we've got the English version just here, and it's in pretty good English. It's just a fold-out instruction manual. Goes through everything you need to know in basic English. Okay, so here is the quadcopter itself. Very lightweight, guys. It only weighs about, I only weighs about 141 grams, guys, so it's pretty lightweight. From what I read, with the battery included. As you can see, it sort of looks like a cross between a DJi Spark and a DJi Mavic Air. We have a little cap here that you release, and you've got the camera mounts into this space here, and you can plug it in through there. And when you're not wanting to use the camera, you've got a cover, so that's pretty neat. Got the extended landing legs, a little bit like the Mavic Air. You've got a button on top here, on off switch. It says Phantasm on the top. Some fake little grills there to look like fake vents, I guess. So there it is there, guys. You got the brushed motors here on all 4. They're very lightweight. Got the battery here. Let's have a look at that for a second. So let's have a look at the battery here. It's a 25C 3.7 volt 1200 milliamp hour with a JST red connector on there, so that's rather neat. It's in a proprietary case, but no, it's pretty good that they use a common connector there. So yeah, this battery they're claiming will give up to 18 minutes flight time, so that's rather interesting. On the back here, I don't know if you can see that. You probably can just see that now. On the back here, you've got the JST plug also. It's pretty good that it's not all the way inside the back of the battery bay towards the front of the quad. So you could even use other JST1 cells in it and just push it in there, maybe put a bit of foam or whatever if you wanted to do that. So if you've got spare ones, you can have one more battery with it rather than just the one provided. See if there's any power. Yeah, it's in storage rate, so there is a little bit of power. You've got blue LEDs on the front, rather bright, and it's good that you can see them from all angles. And you've got the green on the back. So that's pretty much the quad. Turn that off. So we have the camera. This is a 720p HD wide angle lens camera, guys. Just there. And it has the little Wi-Fi aerial on the back. And the plug that I showed you before on the quadcopter. I'll fit this one up later. So here's the controller, guys. Not the biggest controller, but it's feels nice in the hands. The gimbal sticks are nice and smooth on this one. And what I like about this one is that everything is labeled, as you can see. So on the top you have the photo and the video button. On this side you have 3D flips and headless mode. There's like a little compass there. You have start of the motors and emergency stop of the motors on this side. You've got trimmers for pitch and roll just there. The on and off switch in the middle. And on this side, you've got the speed rates. I believe this one has 3 speed rates, so you just got to press them up and then press them down to increase and reduce the speed. Here you have the takeoff, 1 key takeoff and 1 key landing on the bottom. And in the middle of this button wheel, you have 1 key return. Now these other two are rather interesting. These are yaw trimmers. So you got the yaw trimmer for the left and the yaw trimmer for the right. You don't really see that on many quadcopters at all. Well, I haven't anyway. All right, so this, like I mentioned before, this takes 3 AA batteries. There was no screw in this one, so that's rather good. Don't need a screwdriver to take that off. And this one comes with a phone clip, so you just take off the fake dummy antenna. Then you get this phone clip holder, guys. It's got the clip as well, and then you just clip it in. You've also got a couple of knobs here that you can turn and loosen to change the angle and tighten it up, and also one for the back here, which is rather handy. And you can extend it if you've got a big phone or a tablet, I guess. So that's pretty good. You can adjust it to your phone. It's not spring loaded, so just tighten that up and loosen it. Okay, so that's the controller, guys, for this TYH Phantasm drone. It's not a bad looking controller. Hopefully it flies pretty well with this one. So also in the goodie bag, you get the 4 prop guards, guys. As you can see here, these look rather similar to like a DJi Spark prop guard arrangement. Just here. You don't get a full set, unfortunately, of props. You only get 2, so be mindful of that. If you purchase this one, you only get 2 spare props, half a set, which is a little bit odd. Usually you get all 4. The screwdriver, of course, and the USB charger for your computer, and with the JST plug. Okay guys, well I noticed this camera has an SD card slot. I'm not too sure if you could put an SD card there or if it will only record via your phone. So I'll have to check that one out, guys. Okay, so what you do, you just plug it in there, tuck the cable in a bit and slide. I'll just move that out of the way, slide and lock it into place. So that's how it looks, guys, with the adjustable tilt camera. It's nice and tight, so it's not going to move during flight. Okay, to install the prop guards on this one is very simple. As you can see, I've done all 3 on the back here. So all you do is you got a little clip there with a couple of tabs. You just squeeze that in, and out comes this little clip. And then you just grab the prop guard, just like that. Have the tab facing up, and slide it in. Simple as that. There you go. You got the 4 prop guards in place. So that's the unboxing portion of the review, guys. So all that's left now is to charge that 1200 milliamp hour LiPo up and take this for a flight test at the field. So I'm really looking forward to testing out the flight time of this thing. It's a claimed 18 minutes of flight time, so that should be rather interesting, powering the camera as well and putting it through its paces. So if it gets anything close to 18 minutes, that's pretty impressive. So they'll be coming up next, guys, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm here with the Phantasm drone. I'm going to take it for a field test today. The weather ain't that great, guys. It's a bit windy, and it's been raining all morning, so there's a bit of a break in the clouds, so I thought I'll try to get a quick review flight test in. So I'll test out the features of this quad quickly, take for a bit of a flight, and also record on the SD card inside this camera, also on the Wi-Fi app, and I may have the Mavic Air running on screen as a screen recorder, just in case I have some issues with recording on the drone and on the Wi-Fi app. Alright guys, well, I'll just set it up. First off, turn the drone on. Lights are blinking. Now I'll go into my Wi-Fi. Hopefully I don't get any Wi-Fi interference around here, guys. Just waiting for it to pick up. Wi-Fi FPV app, Wi-Fi UFO app, and I'll press play. Okay, got some nice visual there. Bind it up and down. I'll do a gyro calibration, which is 2 beeps, 2 sticks down and out. Okay, and I'll might as well get that Mavic Air recording. It's a little bit windy here. The sun's coming up, which is nice. Take a bit of a flight. Okay, I'll just go past these goals. Start off from here. Okay, here we do. I'll start recording. On the Mavic Air as well. I'll start recording on the app. Now to start the motors is the start button. Rewind. Okay, rebound. Start button to start the motors. So I'm in third rate now because there's a bit of wind. Getting windy here, guys, so just have a look at this camera. See, it's getting blown around a bit in this wind, It's not ideal conditions to fly really, but I wanted to get this review done. Now I test hovered this yesterday indoors. I got an exceptional flight time of 14 minutes 32 seconds, guys. So we'll see how this one goes today during its flight test. So let me just test the, I'll keep bringing it in. Just test the auto land. Okay, the lights are flashing and it is lowering itself. You can adjust the roll and pitch and that works perfectly. Start the motors into automatic takeoff. You press that top button there, that works fine. It's a nice looking quad. As I said before in my overview, they've tried to make it look like a Mavic Air or cross between that and a DJi Spark. Wi-Fi FPV looks okay. So I'm flying in rate 3, guys, because it is too windy to fly in any other rate. So what I might do, I'll turn the recording off for a moment. See if I can record. Got 2 beeps. I'm recording on the SD card now. See if there's any difference in that. I had a more ideal day to test this one out with little wind, but this is a good test to see how it is performing in the wind anyway. So I'll take it up a bit. Now I can see this on the Wi-Fi FPV, do a bit of a pan shot while it's pitching forward. Seems to be, you know, it's getting a little bit blown around up there, but it seems to be doing alright. Very quick once the wind gets behind it. And I'm not getting any breakup from the Wi-Fi FPV, which is good. See if I can take some photos. Okay guys, well I'll take it quickly up again. We'll just test out the flips before it gets too windy, and gave another gyro calibration, and we'll take it up again quickly. Fortunately the wind is picking up and then it's dying out and then picking up again, so start the motors up. I'll just manually take off. I'll take some recording once again on the SD card. Okay, in the 3rd rate, we'll just try some quick flips. Too bad. Try a barrel roll. Alright. Bring it facing this way a bit. Front flip. Back flip there.
So yeah, this battery is 1200 milliamp hour, like I mentioned before. It's got plenty enough power to do a lot of tricks and take videos. So yeah, the wind has sort of died off now, so that's good. Hopefully I'm getting a good aerial shot there. Just head over there, go slowly around before I bring it in. Slowly decrease the altitude. Another front flip. So let me just test out headless quickly. I don't really like doing headless mode, but I'll quickly test it out. I didn't want me to do that. Must be a long press. Actually, I better not test headless out because it's picking up wind again. Yeah, you can probably hear that through the mic. It's really picking up again, guys. So the headless is there if you want it. Not many people use it anyway. What I might do is test out quickly if I can hold it in position. Try hold it in position here. The return to home button, one key return, which is the middle one here, and they didn't seem to work. Maybe due to this wind, I can't tell if it's working properly or not. But you can see I'm full pitch, full roll right there to fight the wind. So I've just hit the return button and it's going that way. But that's the wind taking it, so can't accurately test that at the moment. Yeah, guys, if you want to cheap toy quad that takes 720p footage, I will check out the footage when I get home.
Okay guys, well I'm back home after my flight there in the rather windy conditions. It wasn't the perfect day to fly, but my conclusions on this one were rather good. I mean, done pretty well in the conditions out there today, this afternoon, so it was fighting wind most of that time, but yeah, it seemed like a pretty decent flyer anyway. I plan to, in the near future, on a nice calm day and a sunny day, I'll plan to do another follow-up video on this one. Strictly a flight time test outdoors. So I'll have my stopwatch going, I'll take off and then let it land by itself, and I'll take another video on that later on. I just couldn't do it today. It was just too windy. I had to cut the flight short. As you can see from the sample footage of this particular quadcopter, the 720p footage via the Wi-Fi camera here, whether it be using the SD card that's tucked away in here behind the camera, or the Wi-Fi app, was equally as good as each other. No drop frame rates or anything, so I was rather impressed when I saw it on my computer just then. Also, the photos are pretty good as well, nice and clear for 720p HD. So yeah, nice little quadcopter, guys, especially for the price. The flight time is exceptionally impressive. As I said, unfortunately today I couldn't do a proper flight time out in that wind, but I did take it for an indoors flight here at home, and I did get 14 minutes and 32 seconds, which I put a little screen cap in the earlier in the video that you could see of my stopwatch. I know this is a rather long review, but thanks for sticking around if you have done to the end of this particular video, guys. For the money, you know, I think this is a pretty good beginner's drone for aerial footage and having a bit of fun if you want to do some tricks and flips and a bit of sporty flying in third rate. So yeah, there'll be a link to RC Moment in the description of the video, also with a coupon code as well, guys. So check that out if you would like to purchase this quadcopter. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. It's always good to hear from you. Until then, I'll catch you later, and enjoy the hobby. Bye for now.